1, 2, Karen's waiting for you. 3, 4, to cross the shores. 5, 6, the river Styx. 7, 8, let's start at the gates. Limbo, lust, gluttony, greed, anger, heresy, violence, fraud, treachery. The 9 circles of hell. Welcome to the 9 circles of hell. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, in these black woods I've lost myself. And in the midst of all the anger, the violence and hate, here I stand face to face with fate. And I cannot wait, walk in shadow, move in silence, try to stay awake. But you must face your own fears. Naciate, agna esperanza, voice entrate. Translation, abandon all hope. You entered here, across the shores of Acheron. First circle, limbo. Witness some baptized babies, but didn't get a chance to sin though. Where King Minos judges you a second time. Welcome to the second circle of lust. Sex for the last time. And if you didn't get into heaven for stuffing your face 24/7, 365, welcome to circle 3, gluttony. Circle 4 is greed. Thieving for the kings, or being the king of thieves. Tension gets to rising, blood vessels popping, heart beating fast till it's stopping. Shell cases dropping, brain waves malfunction as you walking towards danger. Now you're trapped inside circle 5. Anger, here you'll find Pledges who treads along the river Styx, which winds itself around and through the city of Dis. Just underneath, the cult leaders find it embarrassing to suffer and burn forever in circle 6, heresy. You are walk through the darkest side with no help from above, better known as the shadow of death. This is the valley, his domain, the area from which it came. Rest in bliss or rotting pieces down here, it's all the same. Limbo, lust, gluttony, greed, anger, heresy, violence, fraud, and treachery. Regardless what you've been condemned for, you're gonna burn eternally in Infierno. I still hear screams coming from the flaming tombs, cries from babies that died after leaving their mother's womb. You and me on a journey to the deep. Now it's getting colder, getting darker, the road is really steep. After leaving heresy and previous circles above, I came across a crimson red river of blood. Let's proceed on this voyage that I led you on, as we cross the last river named the Fledgethon. For murderers and fighters that didn't go in silence, they were drowned in blood in the 7th circle of violence. But if you did your own exodus, wishing you had died and executed yourself, you're placed in the woods of the suicides. And if you had thoughts of hurting God with your own hands, you'll dehydrate in the abominable sands. Follow the Fledgethon down the bloody waterfall and plunge until you land in circle 8. Fraud, the Pandora seducers, false prophets, fortune tellers, dark priests, thieves, falsifiers and dream sellers. And these are only some of the levels you will find as you head farther down the road to circle 9. And here lies a presence more frightening than heresy. Darkness and icy winds haunt this section, treachery. Awaken the darkness in your souls, embrace the hate. Down in Lake Cocytus, Lucifer awaits. Hey, do I walk through the darkest side with no help from above, better known as the shadow of death. This is the valley, his domain, the area from which it came. Rest in bliss or rotting pieces down here, it's all the same. Limbo, lust, gluttony, greed, anger, heresy, violence, fraud, and treachery. Regardless what you've been condemned for, you're gonna burn eternally in Infierno. Do I walk through the darkest side with no help from above, better known as the shadow of death. This is the valley, his domain, the area from which it came. Rest in bliss or rotting pieces down here, it's all the same. Limbo, lust, gluttony, greed, anger, heresy, violence, fraud, and treachery. Regardless what you've been condemned for, you're gonna burn eternally in Infierno.